Okay, what's up? Good morning. Let me see. Can you hear me? Let's see. Okay, okay. I think I'm on. All right, getting it together. Bell just rang. Let's get this cracking, guys. Got our chart. Alrighty. All right. So we've got our list. I decided I would go ahead and just get it going with the best tickers. Okay. So let's see. So this is going to be our buy list in the green. Okay. Try to push this in a little bit more, and then I will go ahead and get the sell list in here. Oh, and then we got our sell list going. All right. All right. So push this in a little bit. All right. As we know, all right. Go ahead and take. Okay. So far, IWM. Today is FOMC day, guys. So this is a data day. That means that price will be running all day long. So you need to be prepared for that. So far right now, we've got SPY coming up. Mm. We've already got our levels in. It's already tanking. This is what we're looking at. This is our sell list. This is our buy list. Right, so far, SMCI is already tanking. Now, these tickers make you the most money, okay? But remember, we got to figure out, okay, is this just a quick gap down and then it's going back up? That's why we just don't jump in the trade right away. We have to be aware of that, okay? SMCI. Yesterday, the banks tanked. All right, we're just letting it settle. Everybody is getting in. We're just letting it settle. If you are one of those traders that needs some time, um, the real direction doesn't usually start till 10. Okay. All right. Amazon is starting off strong today. It just hit an order block. Be careful with that. We need to see what it's going to do with this order block. Okay. Tesla. All right. Okay. Tesla going to the levels. We've already done our levels for the day. It's already starting off strong. So, you have two choices. When you see it moving like this, you can decide, okay, oh my goodness. No. Let's see. Okay, so Tesla is moving. I am particularly looking for SPY to fall today. I'll be honest with you. Um, they're cutting the interest rate, so that is something I'm looking at today. Tesla is looking good. SPY is looking bad. I'm just waiting to see what's going on. Okay. All right. SPY looks like it is dipping. Today's one of those days where you could actually decide to do both, a SPY and a put, and you'd probably still win. All right, I'm in SPY. Even if it's just a little while, I am in it now. It may reverse and go back up, but it's bobbling around, definitely. We've already got these levels in here, and it also started off underneath the point of control, which is that blue line. Also underneath the VWAP. So if it pulls back right here and goes up, we will see. Walmart is also falling. Okay. All right, what we doing, SPY? Are we dumping today or what? We're under the VWAP, under the 72 moving average, under the 20 moving average. It's pulling back right now. This is why we want to get in close to 940. If it reverses, it goes up past this line, we'll go ahead and get in. We're looking for it to push past this, to go up. If it does, then we can go ahead and enter in for a call. Let it breathe though. Let it figure itself out. Patience is so important when you're trading. Okay, so it's heavy volume. All right, let's see what's going on lower time frame. All right, so this is the seller's block. Let's come down all the way down here. There's a bunch of buyers in this area. It came down and touched it. Let's see what it's gonna do. Struggling. Let's go to a lower time frame here. So right now, as you can see, there's no real strong buy strength here. More seller strength. I like the way this is set up right here because you can actually see all the falling that's happening on this ticker, on all of these tickers. So it's really kind of giving you the direction up top. FOMC is here today, so let's just be careful. with what it's going to do. This would be one of those days where when it starts, it's gonna start.
That looks specifically like a creepy tattoo. And I would know, not that I'm telling that's the way to plan. But anyway. All right. Everyone get into formation. Where's Debbie? Like a scar. Yeah, hopefully getting the thing in line. That's quite enough of that. I can't pull my bag. I set it down and now it's gone. I think that's it. Thank you, Liz. I don't have a video there. Well, now that we've solved that riveting mystery, this is over with. No need to be rude too. Well, we're all here now.
Okay.
Henry's ready. We're figuring it out now. Adam and Lance are each other's friends.
Alrighty.
Now Debbie and Vera, not exactly tidings of comfort and joy.
We're still struggling. We're still trying to see what's going on here. IWM, what's that doing? Hitting the order block. What is it going to do today?
Okay, can I help?
Okay.
Okay.
If it can break the point of control, then we're probably good for a rise for the day. I'm just looking to see what it's doing. Gotta let it shake itself out though. So as you can see, price came out, comes down. IWM is building up strength. Still not quite sure what it's going to do. It's just like halting. Pushing back. Let's see. All right. Strength and IWM. Let's look and see what level we can get into here. Let's see. What's our weekly level here? So it looks like it could get to easy 253 and maybe do a reversal today. All right. So remember, we always start at the bottom of the previous week. We lock it in. I'm not in any rush. It's 9:43. All right. Got our levels now. All right. Okay. It's pausing right here at the point of control, which is this blue line. And you see it pull back. Let's look at it on the lower. All right. So it comes up, it pulls down. It's doing a test, and it's, let's see, it needs to retest it for me to believe it's going to really go. Okay. All right, it's calling. Remember, data is coming out today. So once it gets its groove, once it finds what it's doing, it's a snowball or all uphill. And we are just waiting patient for the pay. Okay. All right. Looks like that was the test. If we can do a retest and it breaks this, we've had to get in. All right, hope you guys are having a good morning. If not, you should wake up. I just had to do that. I hope y'all woke up for real. Okay, I'm like, IWM, what are we doing? IWM does like to pay when it's not sleepy. What's it doing? Okay. Where's our strength looking like? Walmart. All right, Walmart never disappoints. Do you hear me? Walmart. It's still snoozy though, but it does not disappoint. It's struggling over these levels. All right, but this is what we're looking at here. All right, so we've got more rises. All right, IWM, Walmart. Let's see. Okay, so did IWM decide it wanted to break? It's still pulled back here on the 12. So this is what we're looking at. Is it going to make it past this area? Okay, if we can make it past this wick, we may be able to have a clearing. More rises. Okay, alrighty. Hit the wall again. All right, it's hitting the wall again. This is why patience is so important when you're day trading. Look how it comes up to the wall, hits the wall, and says, okay, I'm not strong enough just yet. What's Apple doing? Apple broke it, but again, in an order block. Here is the wick. So you can say it's just running up against this resistance. All right, Amazon. Okay. Again, it's got a little bit of resistance, not as much. Okay, so Amazon, Walmart might be our guys today, guys. I like Amazon. I ain't gonna lie to you. Amazon has some news coming out, guys. So I want you to be really open to this. I like it. I'm liking Amazon, guys. I'm in Amazon. I like it. It just passed point of control. I'm here for it. I'm open to it to go to either one of these levels. I'm okay with $2 in. I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that though? That's the question. But that's what we're in right now. I do like this. I like knowing what the strength is and who's hanging out and who's pushing through. I love this. I hope this is good for you guys. Let me see. I'm up 7% on Amazon right now. I would love to see if we can get past this. If we can get in here. 9:49. So you know the pullback comes at 9:51. If we can get past that for the day, that would be great. I'm through Amazon. Y'all don't know, Amazon's chart looks so good. They have some good, something good in the media going on where they're ready to skyrocket. So I wonder if today is going to be one of their skyrocket moments. Nothing.
Do you have any plans? Or you like the, I think I'm going to Harrison, back. I don't know. Kind of a good now. I never go far with you too. You're quiet all right.
Okay.
Okay, that seems like the perfect opportunity to test one theory there. Definitely.
Walmart also winning.
So, this
Okay. What's Spy doing, guys? Amazon, it seems to be holding its own, so I'm here for it. Let's look at Spy. Spy is trying to figure it out. It's still under the point of control for me, so it's I'm not 100% convinced yet on Spy. Okay? I am not 100% convinced that Spy wants to really get its life together. Interest rates are cutting, and Spy is under the blue point of control. This is the area that is very strong here. So if it comes down, okay, right, and it's doing that. I need to see what this candle's going to do on SPY for me to be convinced of otherwise. All right. So Amazon can have a good day and SPY can still have a horrible day in that life. I'm up on 10% on Amazon right now.
Adam, stand on there. Adam, there.
Okay. Damn. I did not know what SPY is going to do. See what Amazon's doing. Let me check on it. Okay, Amazon's still pushing. I'm telling you, I got some good vibes about Amazon. Not because they come to my house all the time, but I'm getting good vibes. Look at this. I'm talking about it's a nice little clearing up until 236. I call it the white space. Okay. Alrighty. If you got an Amazon today, I hope you're making some money, because I am. Let's go. It has been bobbling around since the beginning of the market. If it can go past this by 10 o'clock, we might have a trending day all day with Amazon, which would be great. FOMC comes out later this afternoon, but usually the tone is set somewhat in the morning. Let's do SPY. Just got an alert. Fed to cut rates for the third time. SPY looks like it's really trying to get its life together. So far, it could not hold this level at 683. With that news release coming out, we are just waiting for the tone to be set. You guys understand that when the Fed sets the tone, these really huge days in the market tend to follow. And that's why it's so important to stay up on economic news releases, because they're called targeted days. And those days can pay you better than any other day in the month if you get on the right side of the trade. Right now, it seems to be just ranging. All right, let's look at IWM, guys. Okay, IWM is hitting the point of control. It's already rejected it twice. This looks like it pushed through. And it just keeps tapping that point of control. I mean, it's like, I want to go, but I don't know if I can. So it has not even moved a dollar this morning. It's pushing back on point of control. So you can add point of control on your, well, it's called pivots, and I changed it to the Fibonacci. But if it's under the blue line, I made it blue, but if it's under the blue line, um, sometimes that tends to mean it's going to go down for the rest of the day. So what I'm looking for is it going to be able to cross the blue line so it can go up for the day. Okay? So I want you to see what I mean. See how when it crosses this blue line, up for the day. Boom. Point of control. Really great tip when you're trading. Okay, so it does look like it wants to break. Let's see what it does. Remember, it only matters how does it close? How does this close?
What do you have that Sam is element or is it a little bit breaking? Or is it just with that as a real purposeful reasonable? That's what I'm trying to find.
Okay.
This is really just compounded.
This is a 2-minute chart. I'm just trying to see what it's doing. It does not have any high relative volume in it, so it might just keep going, guys. All right. IWM looks like it is going up. But it is snoozing though. Look at this. Okay. Heavy buyers. IWM looks good. Okay, IWM. Okay. So remember I said, is it going to pass the point of control and close it? It did close above it. It's doing a test and retest. SPY's back on the dump list. So let me take a look at SPY. Why is SPY up here falling? It hit an order block. This is a 30-second chart. So these wicks, it's showing that all of these sellers are just pushing down, okay? Mm, okay. All right. Let's look at IWM. SPY does not look like it can make it past here. once I can see something that is clear, remember, think about it like this. Pre-market is coming down. When you see this up, it's trying to eat up this data. Okay, so just imagine all the sellers are here, so all the buyers are trying to eat up the sellers. The buyers come up here, and the sellers are like, I'm pushing you down, I'm pushing you down. And this is what's happening right now. It's being pushed down. Okay. Okay. Whew. I might be entering a put. Remember, under the point of control. We're just waiting for a clearance. And sometimes, guys, when the market is like this, you have to wait for a clearance. I mean, this is just part of the game, unless you want to swing trade and don't want to watch all this. And some days you're going to have these slower days because once the news release comes, then that's when all the power comes down. And right now, the sellers have pushed into this area. More sellers have pushed in. Okay. See how it's just struggling? It's in the middle of all of these sellers. It's literally stuck in the middle. Yesterday was a good day. So sometimes it's going to be a little choppy in the morning until it figures out its direction. And that's all we're doing. And sometimes it's like, okay, this is just part of life. You just don't want to hop into anything, but nothing is really like standing out like, oh my God. It did for a little while. Walmart did, but then it's this this choppiness is going on. I needed to break either here or I needed to go above here for me to be convinced that this is a call or a put. Are you willing to wait to find out if it's a call or a put? Let me know. Let's see. You see the sellers are just pushing. They're like, what? All right, let's look at IWM. IWM, cross the point of control, close above the point of control. The sellers have pushed down, and this blue candle is heavy selling pressure. All right. And it is trying to figure out, is it going to go higher to this level or is it going to come down? So this is the data of overnight that it needs to clear for it to get to its high that it was at yesterday. So that's what we're looking at. Winter can just be some slow months in the market, boy. Yay. I remember my first winter in the stock market and I was like, yeesh, it never moves. But it does move. You just have to get your money and get in and get out. Or get in on a longer time frame, really. Just kind of swing it. All right, what's this IWM doing, guys? See, it's just struggling for me. It's heavy pushing power. Uh-oh. Where do we go? Sorry, guys. Oh, we got some other ones popping in here. Google, CDX. But you know what? I just know that if you want to check out Google, you can. That's a buy strength going on for sure. All right, let's go. IWM is still moving. Okay, hold on. I don't think so. 1 second. See. All right, IWM is looking good. I like IWM. All right, now we're picking up some speed. Okay. See, sometimes you just gotta wait for the data to clear. All right, like it. I like it. Go IWM. Okay. All right. You know what else looks good, guys? Let me tell you. I wonder if IBIT is looking good. I love IBIT. It went crazy yesterday. IBIT is part of the Bitcoin family, and they may be pushing up next week. So I just wanted to share that with you. What's SPY doing? SPY still keeps running into big sellers. It just cannot seem to get past that area. Again, it's trying to eat up the data. So here's a tactic. You can either ride it up to this up here and see if it happens, or you wait for it to clear. If you are one of those people who need to know if it's going to be a trend, you should wait for the junk to clear. There's a little tip. I am in IBIT, and it seems to be moving up a little bit this morning. I'm in a couple positions, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is financial fun, and I really just want to show you what is moving. So, let me show you something here. This is my sell list. I wish there was a way for me to lock these frames in place. All right, that's the sell list. Let me go find and get the buy list for you. All right, let's see. Detach and buy list. All right. All right, here we go. Trying to get it lined up here. Okay. And that's sell. Now you can see what's selling and what's buying. There you go. IWM has got some pressure definitely for buys. All right, it is okay. All right, so we've been looking at IWM. We're loving it. It broke past the point of control. I walked you through that. That's what we were looking for the break. That's what would have been okay. Remember, it could have turned at any point, but it's here. Let's see. IWM really doesn't disappoint once it finds its groove. That should be one of your staples for sure. The contracts are so cheap, they're super liquid. Who doesn't love a good IWM in their life? What a fickle day in the stock market. You don't need a lot of movement though. You just need to be in the money. You need to be one contract out of the money. That's how you make your money. Only do those long contracts out of the money when you know for sure it's going up to a higher level that day. Got to be some kind of catalyst play for you. That's the best way to do it. But if you're just doing like regular contracts, try to be no more than $2 out of the money, okay? IWM is so great. Mm. Okay. All right. So let me tell y'all something. Next week is going to be quadruple witching or week after next. And that is when the companies, the hedge funds start to liquidate the positions. So I want you to understand that these order blocks, sometimes they mean it's about to hit and go backwards. So as you can see, IWM on the 30-minute, it's having trouble going past this. And that's why. You see? All right. And now it's 10:14. It could not get past that little order block. So I'm just waiting to see what it's doing. And it's not moving a lot. So look, it just gapped down. That is that is a significant gap down. So I just want to put y'all up on game here. Right now. To see this gap? Okay. Ooh, this is it. That's what I'm saying. Be careful, because it was moving up slow. And usually when it moves up slow like that, that's telling me,
I'm thinking, this is nice.
oh, buddy. Okay. This is a put of all puts, buddies. Whoa, look at that. Oof.
Probably brings us down.
Is this what happens when the Fed cuts the rates, guys? All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Y'all see what's going on. This is a put. This is heavy. Ooh, hanging out at that point of control.
Sad about hearing you so badly, but you know what happened with his sister.
Ooh,
Like, and then she should have gone.
1018.
No, but anyway.
Ooh, look at that, guys. If that's not a put, I don't know what is. Boy, oh boy. Ooh, what they're doing is bouncing off the point of control. The real confirmation is going to be if it goes below VWAP, okay? That's what we are looking for. If we want to get into something significant, we need to see it go below VWAP.
It was right. Thank you. But there's nothing to suggest that Adams has been hiding out here. I really thought I was onto something. And since
Okay, guys.
Adams wrote the card here after their taxes. Draw someone ready to card. And Sam did say Autumn was looking for the one that owns there.
Okay. I like. All right, come push down this thing situation here. Thank you. Let's go. Okay. All right. Come on now, talk to me. What are we doing?
Sorry. Ah, it's moving.
Okay, we're looking at it, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's hard. Is it too much easier?
Come on, I really believe in you, IW, and that you want to fall down. I really believe in you. Mm. Okay.
No. Or maybe it was a successful first road for this last and road before you do.
Okay. Come on, IWM, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hanging out at the point of control again. All right, it needs to break it. You see what I mean? This is just patience. Boom, boom, boom. So it's a test, retest. Usually it needs to get, so look, you see this 5 here? All right. And that 9 is going below, so most likely it's going to fall. All right. Hmm. I need to see what it is going to do. It needs to go to past VWAP for me to really believe this. Other than that, it's just going to bounce back up. So let's just be patient and see what it does.
What did you want? Sorry. Forensics, they went over the car, they found, straight mountain blood air on the front foot. Yeah, that was the car they put there. Also got the gold car. Oh, how do you read this down? Yeah, and you likely look at it, so. I think it's the interior.
All right. Let's see.
Which time? Go.
It has not broke VWAP yet.
So, but we got when hunting that up and down. Like, so, what? And
Okay, pushing down on VWAP. This is what we need to see, guys. The VWAP push. That is what you're waiting on. That is what you're waiting on. It needs to lock in though, guys. It needs to lock in. All right. Okay, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So if y'all got an IWM, congratulations. This was the winning trade going down. Y'all could have made some money for sure off of this. It is figuring its life out, but it is definitely um looks like it's headed down here. Today the volume was a snooze fest on damn near everything. But that's okay. But I mean it's not really about how long, it's what they're doing. And right now the news release is causing this slow up. And so that news release is going to be released this afternoon. So stay tuned. You may want to get in later, 10:30, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off. All right. Good job, guys. Bye.